When I arrive at the third floor, I find an unusual scene waiting for me. Sachi's wandering around, shouting out Amane's name.
私ならここだけど、そんなに慌ててどうしたの？っていうか、どさくさに紛れて呼び捨てにすんな。
それは許してほしいのよ。実は年上として敬っていないという本音がついこぼれてしまっただけなのよさ。
余計悪いわよ。
ごめんよ。
で、人の名前を大声で呼んでた理由は何？
実はハマネーに女ってやつを教えてほしいのよさ。女
Makina's vague description of her objective prompts an instantaneous fiery blush from Amane. Sorry to butt in, but I'm positive you're misunderstanding something here, Amane.
そうなの？
はい、興奮気味のマキちゃんに代わって私が事情を説明しますと、先ほどロビーのテレビでアニメを視聴していたのですが、その次に始まった番組で女子力アップ特集という内容を放送していまして、その中で女性コメンテーターが発した「化粧は女のたしなみですからね」という言葉に感銘を受けたみたいで。
なるほど。話を聞いただけでその時の状況が目に浮かぶわよ。
テレビの影響を受けやすいという現代っ子代表の私。
By the way, impressive work as always, Clash Rep. A concise and edifying report.
ありがとうございます。
だから経験豊富なアマネーに化粧のやり方を教えてもらおうって話なのよさ。
私もお化粧に関してはあまり自信がありませんので、ここはぜひ天音さんのお力を借りたいと。
言いたいことは分かったけど、2人にはまだ必要ないと思うわよ、化粧。
やっぱりバスト82センチ以下の私たちは女性としてカウントされないってこと？
いや、そういうわけじゃなくて、化粧はもともと見せたくないものを隠すためにすることが多いからさ。
That a fact?
まあね、目の下のクマとかそばかす、肌荒れとかそういうお肌のトラブルは女の子の天敵だから。
I see.
だからマキナやさっちゃんみたいにまだお肌がツルツルしてる子たちには必要ないってわけ。
では天音さんは必要があるということなのでしょうか？
嫌な質問するわね、さっちゃんって。
すみません。
でもその通り。私はたまに肌が荒れちゃったりするから、ファンデーションをのせたりリップを使ったりしてるもの。
Really? If you're using cosmetics frequently, it's not particularly noticeable.
そりゃしてないように見えるように気を使ってますから。
Is there a need to worry about that?
だってユージ、化粧してる女の子ってあまり好きじゃないでしょ？
Well, I'm not a fan of women who plastered on, no.
だから気を使ってるんじゃない。
I see. When it comes to manipulating the complexion, I'm more familiar with face paint for camouflage purposes, but there are clearly some fairly large differences.
でも私たちだってもう何年かしたら必要になってくるかもしれないのよ。
それはそうだけど。
とにかく私は今化粧がやってみたいのよさ。
私からもお願いします、天音さん。
Sachi bows deeply in earnest supplication. Amane hesitates for a moment, thinking the matter over with an uncomfortable expression on her face.
そこまで頼まれたらしょうがないか。
ほんとけ？後になって後悔したりしねえのけ？
いいわよ。もともと嫌だったわけじゃなかったしね。
よーし、あまねの承諾ゲットなのよさ。
Machina shouts happily and throws her hand up in the air, exchanging an energetic high five with Sachi.
で、場所はどうする？人数いるとあまねの部屋じゃ厳しそうだし、ここでいい？って何街角で美人を見かけた時みたいな顔してるのよ。別に今日の私は普通よ。
Or any less of an airhead, apparently. Where did you come from?
別に覗いてみたら楽しそうだったから出てきたわけじゃないんだからね。なんていうか相変わらず分かりやすいわね、みちるは。分かりやすくなんてないわよ。複雑よ。いいから私も混ぜなさいよ。分かったわよ。一応この中じゃ一番うまい自信はあるし、この際まとめて面倒を見てあげるわよ。
さすがあまね、ビッチの日本代表なのよさ。
あんた本当に人から物を教わろうって気があるの？
往々にして。
すっごく嘘くさいけど、どうせやるって決めたんだからついでに榊さんも呼んじゃおっか。あのね、あまね、あの由美子がこういう催しに参加すると思う？思わないから。さっちゃんお願いね。
はい、お任せください。
It's been a few minutes since Sachi accepted Amane's request. Sachi stands before my eyes with a resigned expression on her face, and her hands bound behind her back.
で、どうして私は小峰さんに拉致されたのかしら。
唐突だけどみんなに化粧を教えることになったから、榊さんも道連れにしようと思って。
道連れって。
まあまあ、榊さんもこの機会に覚えておいて損はないと思うわよ。
それはどういう意味？
榊さん、最近お肌が荒れることが多いでしょう。
どうしてそのことを？
よく夜更かししてるみたいだし、ジャンクフードも好きみたいだからね。男の子の転校生もやってきたことだし、今のうちに覚えておくと便利よ。
わかったわ。
Amane delivers her advice, along with a wink or two. Before long, Sakaki responds with a small nod.
つまり孤高のユニコーン榊も一人の女、そういうことですね。
With one sentence, Sakaki's been pierced to the core. For Sachi, whose role is to establish order among the group, such sharp and ruthless insight must prove a truly indispensable asset.
まあこれであまねちゃんビューティースクールの生徒も揃ったことだし、早速講義を始めていくわよ。
その間、お兄ちゃんは何をしてるの？
Good question. I can leave if I'd be a distraction.
せっかくだからユージにはここにいてもらおうかな。
どうしてその必要が？
その方がみんな真面目にやってくれそうだから。
あなたもいい性格をしているわね。
ありがとう。
I don't entirely follow, but it seems that Amane has a surprisingly devious side.
というわけで感想があったらバンバン言ってくれちゃっていいからね。
Got it. I'll take you up on that.
ユージはただでさえ遠慮がないってのに。
気が重いわ。
それじゃあ早速始めていくけど、まずは化粧水でお肌に水分を与えます。ああ、それなら私も知ってるわよ。傷口の洗浄とかにも使われるやつでしょ。それって生理食塩水のことじゃない？でもお化粧にも使うんでしょ？ 使わないわよ。
While Amane answers her students' questions and provides general guidance, each of them begins to apply their own makeup. Seeing women put on cosmetics like this is probably a fairly rare opportunity for a man. I must admit, it's actually somewhat interesting to watch.
で、次に肌を守るために下地をのせていくんだけど、下地は毛穴を隠せたり、最近だと UV カットの効果なんかもあるから、用途に合ったものを選ぶようにね。
ここで余談なのだけれど、アマニーが使ってる化粧下地はとても美味しそうな匂いがするのよ。
だからって食べようとしたらダメだよ。
ひっひっひ、実はもう実行済みなんでさ。
We should really do something about this infantile habit of this girl has of putting anything and everything in her mouth, preferably before she ends up poisoning herself.
で、その後に薄くファンデを塗っていくとこうなります。
Amane finishes her cosmetics demonstration, prompting a small chorus of admiring oohs from her audience.
一番長く生きてるだけあって、さすがにうまいわね。
私もあまねさんのカモフラージュ能力の高さには驚きました。
なんか素直に喜べない褒められ方だな。
But what's the plan now? Everyone probably wants to apply stuff in their own way to cover up different things, right?
そうそう。だからこの後は一人一人個別に指導していきます。
なるほど。
で、どうマキナ。実際に化粧してみた感想は？
よくわからないのだけど、なんか顔がパリパリしてる感じがするのよさ。
まあ、慣れるまでは違和感あるかもね。
私もできました。
私もできたんだけど。
こんな感じでいいのかしら。
いい感じいい感じ。みんなここまではちゃんとついてこれてるじゃない。
Amane inspects everyone's individual workmanship, nodding in apparent satisfaction.
じゃあ次はアイラインとかつけまつげとかそういうのを個別に指導していきますからね。
Somehow, it really has turned into a pretty respectable little classroom.
はい、30分。それじゃあみんなの上達ぶりをチェックさせてもらうわよ。
As the timed alarm goes off, Amane returns to the lobby after a half-hour absence. Having completed her instruction on the finishing touches, she decided to hold a little examination at the very end to evaluate her students' capabilities.
なんとか形にはなったけど。
教えられた通りにできているかどうか。
誰でも最初はうまくいかなくて当然なんだから、そんなに緊張しなくてもいいのに。
そうよね。
というわけで同意してくれた榊さんから見させてもらうけど、どう？自分でうまくできたと思う？
一応習った通りにやってみたつもりなのだけど。
すっごく上手にできてるじゃない。ユージもそう思うでしょ？
Yeah, you're right. It's a nice light level of makeup. Not unpleasant to look at.
よかった。
じゃあ次は不安がってたみちるね。どう？テーマはザ・ツンデレなんだけど。どうってあんたこれまつげいくつつけた？ほんの5個くらいだけど。明らかにつけすぎだし、重みで目が半分くらいしか開いてないじゃない。じゃあユージはどう思ったのよ。
The only element that says tsundere to me right now is your hairstyle, to be honest.
化粧全否定。じゃあ続いてマキナ行ってみよっか。
うっす、お願いします。
ごめん、これはどういうテーマ？
私はアマネーの出身地でもある京都に目を向けて京ガールをイ イメージしてみたのよさ。
私、おしろいなんて持ってたっけ？
これならサッチンが5分で用意してくれたのよ。
ああ、なるほどね。
She's even got specialty makeup supplies in that locker?
でもこれって舞妓さん限定のメイクよね。
Yeah. Wander around the neighborhood in this stuff, and you're just going to startle people.
じゃあこのお化粧はなしということで。
実に不本意な結果なのよさ。
じゃあ最後は一番安心できそうなさっちゃんで。
小峰さんの化粧は私も気になるわね。
サッチンはいろんな金型を作る職人さんの間に生まれた娘だけあって、こういう細かい作業は大得意なはずなのよさ。
I see. Growing up around talented mechanical engineers might explain why Sachi can deal with a wide range of hands-on tasks so deftly.
もはや確認するまでもないわね。というわけでさっち
はい、うまくできている自信はないのですが。
The instant Sachi timidly turns to face to Amane and the others, there are 4 simultaneous exclamations of pure shock, and then a long moment of silence. What's wrong? Rendered speechless by her skill? If she's done that great a job, I'd like to see for... I start to walk around the group to get a clear look at Sachi's face, but Amane quickly blocks my way. Why not exactly?
それはさっちゃんがかわいそうだから？なんでもないの。
はあ。
For whatever reason, it seems this particular work isn't for my eyes.
皆さん、そんなに青い顔をされてどうされたんですか？
いや、それはほら。
なんというか。
これも化粧のせい？
なるほど。お化粧にはそんな効果もあるんですね。今度、その方法も教えてほしいです。
そうね。あと私まだメイクの落とし方を教えてなかったから、とりあえずメイク落とそっか。
それは構わないのですが、まだ風見さんの感想が。
いいの。あいつにはまた今度見せればいいだけなんだからね。欲しがる女は疎ましがられるものなのよ。
In the end, Sachi has been forcibly carted off stage. The exact circumstances remain something of a mystery, but one thing is perfectly clear. You can't take your eyes off our class rep for a second. Or shouldn't, at least. Incidentally, after this incident, Makina would never again express an interest in makeup.
ちょっとユージ、もうお弁当広げちゃったのにどこ行くのよ。
Nowhere in particular. Just thought I'd take a little walk to latitude 34 south, longitude 58 west or so.
それってどこら辺になるんだっけ？
アルゼンチンなのよさ。
って昼休みにどこまで行く気やあんたは。
Everyone has their whimsical days, right? I'll get you a souvenir.
ほな、本場のドゥルセデレジェでも買うて食べや。
Such hurtful words. It's a weekday afternoon, and here I am walking out of a room to the jeers of a woman spurned. Seems I may be something of a heartbreaker. I do appreciate that Amane is concerned about my nutrition, but the thing is, these meals have been getting out of hand lately. Just sitting back and watching the Engel coefficient going through the roof is growing increasingly awkward. Guess I'll head to the rooftop. Anyway, today I feel like securing myself a place where I can eat in peace.
風見さん。
On the roof, even if I eat plain rice balls with a side of baked beans or take a nice siesta, there shouldn't be anyone around to nag me.
風見さん風見さんねえゆうちゃん
Look, I told you to quit it with that name. I turn around and find myself confronting a cardboard creature. There is something resembling a maid uniform peeking out from below the mass of boxes, but tragically, given my far from voluminous vocabulary, I can't think of a more appropriate nomenclature.
今日はあまねさんたちとお昼を食べないんですか
Sorry, but I don't have any cardboard creatures among my acquaintances.
段ボール
If you're not a cardboard creature, then what are you?
確かに今の私は段ボールと言っても過言ではないかもしれません
That's what I'm saying.
ですが厳密に言うと段ボールではないと思います
Not a fact. At a glance, you don't seem to be made of plastic.
いえ材質の話ではなく私はサチです小峰サチです
Now that you mention it, that voice does sound familiar.
忘れられたわけではないようで一安心です
That said, it's also possible that you're an imposter assuming the role of Sachi.
だとしたら FBI でしょうか
I'm not even going to ask why you picked them in particular. Anyway, in order to confirm that you are neither a spy nor the incarnate avatar of cardboard, I'd like to ask you 2 or 3 questions.
バッチコイです
Excellent. Well then, first question. Did you hear that nickname you just used from someone in particular?
あまねさんがそう呼べばユージは絶対返事するからと
Figured as much.
他に質問はありますか
Let's see. When's your birthday?
9月23日です
Come to think of it, I didn't know Sachi's birthday in the first place. Oh well. How about your blood type?
王と驚く大型です
Didn't know that either. Okay. How about the color of your underwear today?
白と青のストライプです
Where do you keep the underwear in question when it's not in use?
部屋にあるチェストの1段目の引き出し手前側です
Fascinating as all this is, upon reflection, I haven't asked a single question that I can actually confirm the answer to. But judging from this unflinching aura of honesty, and the way every response somehow makes the guy asking the rude questions feel awkward, there's little doubt that this is the genuine article. Very well. I accept you as Sachi.
ありがとうございます
With those polite words of thanks, the cardboard creature, or rather, Sachi, bows to me. So, I assume you're carrying all these cardboard boxes because someone asked you to.
はい午後の授業で使う教材を多目的教室まで運んでいる途中です
I see. And then presumably you change into the maid uniform because you're more comfortable working in it. Either way, carrying this massive pile of boxes around must be quite difficult, even if the contents themselves are light. We can't just let Sachi just stand around here with these boxes. Who knows what she'll bump into. Alright. How about I help out as well?
お気持ちはとても嬉しいのですがこれは私が頼まれた仕事ですし
What? Again with this? I understand that you feel a sense of responsibility, but it's not like anyone's saying that you have to get the job done all by yourself, right?
それはその通りなのですが
I'll take these. Preempting Sachi's response, I grab a few cardboard boxes from her towering stack and pull them away, revealing the girl behind. Maybe you're reluctant to bother me, but that's all the more reason to let me help out.
それはどういう意味でしょう
In this situation, just watching my classmate totter off blindly would bother me a lot more than carrying a few boxes.
なるほどです
Of course, if you think I just slow you down, I can reconsider.
それは心配いりません私の体は風見さんを欲しています
Maybe it is, but I think she could have put that in a slightly less weird way. In other words, you don't have any further objections?
はい。では、多目的教室までお願いします。
Yeah. Can I just pile the boxes up around here?
はい、そこで大丈夫だと思います。
After obtaining Sachi's confirmation, I stacked the cardboard boxes next to the teacher's podium. By the time I finished, Sachi had already opened a few of the boxes she was carrying, and is beginning to unpack the books and worksheets contained within. What? Did they ask you to put all this away as well?
いえ、その指示は受けていないですが、授業が始まれば必ず講師の方がやることになると思うので。
Seems she's deliberately going above and beyond the call of duty in order to make life easier for our instructors. You really are considerate about stuff like this.
いえ、そんなことはありません。
I think that's the last of it.
はい、風見さんのおかげで予定より早く終えることができました。ありがとうございます。
After we finally complete our work, Sachi straightens her posture and lowers her head to me in a polite bow. Not a big deal, but it seems we've only got another 10 minutes until the end of the lunch period.
風見さん、お昼は取らなくてもいいんですか？
Missing one meal isn't a problem for me. I was more thinking about you, Sachi. Can you get through the afternoon on an empty stomach?
私はここで食べようと思っていました。
That's all well and good, but what she plans to eat is something of a mystery to me. She isn't carrying anything like a lunchbox. Come to think of it, it's been a while now since I entered the school, but I don't think I've ever seen Sachi spread out her lunch at her desk. Incidentally, Sachi, do you bring your own lunchbox to school?
もしかして私の食生活が気になってしまいますか？
No. It's just that I don't think I've ever seen you eating in the classroom or anything.
それはおかしいです。私はちゃんと風見さんの前でお昼を食べていましたよ。
Really? If I remember correctly, you're always spending the lunch period reading something or writing in your notebook.
それは困りました。もしかしたら風見さんは頭の中で萌え萌えキュンな小峰幸像を作り上げてしまっているのかもしれません。
What?
私、とどまることを知らない風見さんの想像力が怖いです。
If the day ever comes that such a thought crosses my mind, I think that'll be the day I go bungee jumping off the roof of a tall building without a cord. What are you eating today, then?
これです。
With those words, Sachi slowly reaches her hand inside her uniform at the bust. Hold it. Sachi, what do you think you're doing with that hand?
胸の谷間です。
The hell kind of lunch fits between your breasts?
ですが、天音さんが以前、女の子のここは秘密のポケットなのよと言っていましたし。
The hell? Does that woman intend to remake Sachi in her own image? Is this school going to end up as a facility for the mass production of Amane clones? Well, whatever. I'll close my eyes. If you're really taking something out of there, get it over with.
わかりました。
As Sachi nods, I close my eyes.
もういいですよ、風見さん。
When I open them again, Sachi's holding a rectangular biscuit of some sort in her hand. Some kind of off-the-shelf portable rations?
いえ、買ってきたものではなく手作りです。
This is your work?
はい、オーブンレンジさえあれば割と簡単に作れるので。
Well, I guess so. At a glance, it doesn't seem to be much more than a baked lump of wheat flour and butter. I see. These are certainly compact enough that a lunchbox isn't necessary.
しかも本を読みながらでもお掃除をしながらでも食べられます。とても便利です。
That would explain why I don't have any recollection of her spreading out a lunch on her desk. But if you're eating this stuff every day, isn't your diet going to be pretty poorly balanced? What do you do for vitamins?
それを解決するために各種サプリメントを砕いて混ぜ込んだものをこちらに用意してあります。
Right on cue, she produces a number of brightly colored shortbread biscuits for my inspection. I feel as though I'm watching a baking segment on some particularly deranged cooking show.
右からセサミ、マルチビタミン、ベジタブル、赤マムシです。
I'm a little curious about what you've got in the one named after a poisonous snake. But first of all, are these things tasty?
そうですね。フランス軍個人用戦闘糧食並みの味にはなっていると思います。
I come perilously close to asking her whether she's ever actually eaten an RCIR, but managed to restrain myself at the last moment.
よければ風見さんも食べますか？
Do you have enough to share?
はい、簡単にたくさん用意できるので、急なお客様への対応もバッチリです。
I'm sure the housewives of the world will be overjoyed to hear of your discovery.
ちなみに今朝焼いたサクサクくんと一日寝かせたしっとりさん、どちらがいいですか？
What an excruciatingly difficult choice. The two of us sit on the teacher's platform in the otherwise empty classroom, biting into our homemade shortbread. There isn't anything logically wrong with our actions under the circumstances, but for some reason, this feels less like a school lunch and more like a chow break in the middle of a long march to the battlefield. As I'm pondering these matters, Sachi continues to silently and steadily carry her food to her mouth. Maybe it's because I've been eating with Amane and Makina a lot lately, but something about this situation feels oddly unsatisfactory. So, enjoying that?
はい、今日の分も美味しく焼けていると思います。
Yeah, I'm impressed. Put these on a shelf, and I think they could pass for something from a bakery.
恐縮です。
When I glance over, I notice that Sachi is currently chewing on a biscuit specked with pebbly black bits. What flavor is that one?
フフムブフ、
Sesame, eh? Looks pretty decent.
フブブムモフォ。
With those words, she casually sticks her face in my direction, the half-eaten shortbread biscuit dangling out of her mouth. Okay, well, if some woman sitting on a park bench next to me suddenly pulled this sort of stunt, I would probably interpret it as indicative of a severe chemical imbalance. But we're talking about Sachi here. I doubt she's even aware of how weird this might seem. Most likely, she simply doesn't have any more of the sesame biscuits to share. Are you seriously telling me to take a bite like this?
アメリコ？
My younger classmate, offering me a half-eaten biscuit directly from her mouth, softly mumbles, "Don't you want some?" Usually this would be a pretty saccharine, sweet situation, but when she's this completely nonchalant about the whole thing, the mood is pretty much non-existent. Fine. Close your eyes at least. This will be awkward otherwise.
風見さん、見かけによらずウブですね。ちょっと意外です。
Or maybe you're just bizarrely indifferent. Ever think of that? As I'm offering my attempt at a retort, Sachi gently closes her eyes. I take a bite off the biscuit, carefully leaving a decent buffer zone. The familiar nutty flavor of sesame instantly spreads across my tongue.
どうですか？個人的にはかなりおすすめのフレーバーなのですが。
Opening her eyes, Sachi asks for my thoughts in a tone of keen curiosity. Yeah, not bad at all. The simple familiar taste of the biscuit for one thing, the up-close view of Sachi with her eyes closed for another. I don't think I can complain on either count. Those are my honest thoughts.
風見さんにも気に入ってもらえてよかったです。
Now that I think about it, I've known Sachi a while now, and I didn't even know about her unusual lunch habits, let alone her birthday. It seems my knowledge of my classmates is even shallower than I realized.
風見さん、
When I look to my side, Sachi's watching me with an anxious expression on her face.
もしかしてあまりお口に合いませんでしたか？
No, I think I would classify your shortbread as tasty. As portable food goes, I've eaten plenty of truly vile field rations. It would be rude to even compare real military food to this mild, pleasant stuff.
それにしては怖いくらいに真剣な顔をされていましたけど。
I should be used to it by now, but Sachi's perceptiveness still takes me by surprise at times.
もし洗濯物や掃除のことで悩んでいるなら、私でもお力になれると思いますが。
No, domestic chores aren't involved.
では
Well, to make it short, I was thinking that I'd like to become better friends with you, Sachi.
もしかして私今夜のお誘いを受けたのでしょうか。
What?
仲良くするという言葉にはそういう意味が含まれている場合があると本で学んだ記憶があります。
I should be used to it by now, but Sachi's talent for seriously warped misinterpretations of my words still takes me by surprise at times. Yes, sometimes there can be a nuance like that, but that's not what I meant just now. Look, we're classmates, right? I just thought it might be nice to learn a little more about you eventually, that's all.
なるほど、そういう意味だったんですか。
Yeah,
それなら私も風見さんと仲良くしたいです。
that a fact.
はい。
There's a natural smile on Sachi's face as she speaks. If one of my classmates can speak those words to me with an expression like that, maybe I've begun to find a place for myself in this school. When I glance back at Sachi, she's already returned her attention to her meal. She's our class representative and the quiet peacemaker of our group, but above all else, she's something of an unpredictable girl. I'm aware that I don't understand her very well. Even so, I fully meant what I said to her just now. Everyone at this school may be a special case, but surely a little mutual understanding isn't too much to hope for. Anyway, thanks for the meal. Unfortunately, even as I mumbled these words to myself, Amane's wieldly mass of Unfortunately, even as I mumbled these words to myself, Amane's unwieldy mass of a lunch lay in ambush, waiting my return. Hey everyone, J Square John Jeremy here. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click on subscribe and the bell icon to ensure you're kept up to date on the channel. Until next time, so long and take care.